Hi, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Kelly Howard, and I'll be guiding you through Yoga Phase 3, Pre-PRT. We're going to begin again today in mountain pose. So feet hips width apart, shoulders relaxed, palms out, weight evenly distributed on all four corners of each foot. Eyes are closed or gaze is soft. Taking a few moments here to ground and center and to connect with the breath. Deep and steady, inhale and exhale through the nose. Inhaling fully, exhaling completely. And bringing the hands together at heart center, let's start to link movement with breath. Coming into sun salutation A, inhale, reach the arms to the sky, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to shins. Exhaling, plant hands, step back to plank, lower push-up. Inhaling, upward facing dog, shoulders back and down. Exhaling, downward facing dog, breathe. Deeply inhaling, deeply exhaling. It's a few breaths here to warm up the body. Bending the knees as much as you need to lift the tailbone and still reach the heels towards the floor, wrapping the shoulder blades around, pressing all 10 fingers into the ground. Inhaling and exhaling. Looking forward, step one foot and then the other to the top of your space, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhaling, fold, head to knee. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way back up to upward salute, and we'll flow through that again. Forward fold, head to knees. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant hands, step back to plank, down to lower push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, roll over the feet, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. As you start to warm up, that tailbone reaches up. Feet press down. Arms are alive. Inhaling. And exhaling. Look forward, step one foot and then the other to the top of your space, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, now moving into sun B. We're gonna add on, so inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. You've been here before in phase 2. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant hands, step back, plank to lower push-up. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, lift the hips. Next inhale, right foot steps forward, warrior one, arms will reach up, palms press. Exhaling, hands down, step back to plank, lower push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Next inhale, left foot steps, right foot flat, rise up. Exhaling, release down. Plank to lower push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Breathe. 5 deep breaths here. The blood moving through the body, maybe the heart rate increasing. Keeping the breath deep and steady. Looking forward, bend the knees, step one foot and then the other to the top of your space, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, sink the hips, chair pose. Good. Exhale, hands to heart center, come back to mountain. Nice, staying with the leg work here. We're gonna step the left foot back and come into crescent pose on the right side. So up on the back toes again, like we did in phase two. Arms reach up towards the sky, pinkies come in, shoulders relax down. So we're doing crescent here, but we're also going to start incorporating a back bend. We want to be careful to not crunch into our low back when we do this. So the feet ground firmly into the ground and the upper body lifts up out, lifts up towards the sky, and then starts to reach back. The palms can be together if that feels better, or you can keep them separated, depends on how much tightness there is in your shoulders. And so as much as the lower body is sinking down, the upper body is lifting up and back. Deep and steady breath, even during a back bend. Good. Hands come to heart center and step forward. Let's do the other side. So right foot steps back this time. Crescent pose. Both hip bones face forward. We're up on our back toes. Arms up to the sky. Pinkies in. Shoulders down. So really establishing ourselves in crescent lunge first. And then building that into a back bend. And allowing the abdominals to support the low back as you do this. So hips sink, arms reach up, and then back. Belly button towards the spine. Deep and steady, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Hands to heart center and step forward. All right. From that crescent pose, we're going to move into eagle. As you work through these phases, you might start to combine the two poses, but for here, we're going to keep them separate. So first, we'll come to balance on our left foot. We'll take the right leg and cross it over the left leg. Now, you have two choices. You can either keep your legs exactly where they are here, or if you have a little more flexibility, you can tuck the toes behind the left calf. If you have any sort of knee pain, don't worry about doing that. So right leg over, and then we'll take our arms and right arm comes under. So right leg over, right arm under. The hands can either press together on the backs, or if it's accessible to you, you may cross at the wrists and press the palms together. Again, in all of us, it doesn't matter how far you go. You're just trying to find sensation, whoop, and breathe in it. So totally fine to lose your balance. You just get right back in and breathe. Some of the finer alignment points are here, lifting the elbows, having the fingers point out like the beak of the eagle. And breathing. Good, and on inhale, lift up out of it, and exhale, place it all down. Shake it out. All right, let's move to the other side this time. So balancing on our right leg first, left leg comes up and over. Just like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair, hips move back. Either stay here in this cross-legged or tuck the left toes behind the right calf if that's an option for you. Left arm comes under. Palms can face outwards with the back of the hands together, or you can cross the wrists and press the insides of the palms together. Hips sinking, elbows lift, hands forward, eagle pose. So really finding a steady gaze here. A steady gaze and a steady breath help calm the mind. So we can be in a challenging pose and still be calm. Good. All right, come out and release. Good. All right. From our balancing poses, we're going to move more into the core. So come down onto all fours, step back, and onto all fours into a tabletop position. Now, forearms come down to the ground here. Hands clasp, that little pinky underneath, tuck it under so it doesn't get smushed, and we'll come into dolphin. Step back with one foot and then the other, and it's just like we're doing plank, except we're on our forearms here. So everything, again, is in a generally straight line. The crown of the head reaches forward. The hips aren't coming up, and they're not sagging. Everything is even. Pulling the belly button up towards the spine and breathing. Making sure you're not creating any tension in the head or neck or jaw. Really pressing through the heels, engaging the quadriceps, belly button to spine. Good, release down. Come back up into all fours. We are going to move from our core into our back, which is all part of our core. Core is not just abdominals. So from plank pose, lower all the way down to the ground, and this is locust. So first, extend the arms forward into a V position, and on an inhale, lift everything off the ground. Deeply inhaling, deeply exhaling, holding for 3 breaths total. Inhaling and exhaling. So as much as everything is lifting, it's also reaching in opposite directions. So we're lengthening as we're lifting. Arms out to the sides. This is a T formation, 3 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then into a W. Bend the elbows, arms back, breathe. Legs keep lifting. Everything is working on the whole back body. Good. And release. Hands down, knees down, come on to all fours. Let's move through a few cat-cows. Just working out the spine. Exhaling, rounding. Inhaling, arching, gazes up. Round into cat. Arch into cow. Good. All right, neutral spine and coming into spinal lengthening. So right arm forward, left leg back. We've been here before. And the other phase. Crown of the head reaches forward. How much space can you create between your vertebrae? Deeply inhaling. Deeply exhaling. Place it all down and do the other side. Right leg behind, left arm forward. Deeply inhaling. Deeply exhaling. Good. Release that to the ground. And lift the hips high, curling the toes under, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Just noticing any differences in your body from when you started the sequence today until now. Maybe the hips can come higher. Maybe there's a little more of a stretch in the back of the legs. Looking forward. Step one foot and then the other to the top of your space. Exhaling, fold. On an inhale, reach arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center, mountain pose. So a few breaths here, coming back to where we started. Eyes closed or gaze soft. Palms open. Feet grounded. Breathing. Thank you all.